This is a college football playoff quarterfinal at the Sugar Bowl. It's the Ohio Bobcats against the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Catching up with the South Carolina head coach before the game. Guys, you know the narrative here with the first round bye. Coach said he has addressed that with his team. When you don't play in that first week, sometimes you come in slow or a little sluggish after a long layoff. Coach said we've worked all week to get out to a quick start. I believe in our opening script, and our guys want to set the tone early. We'll see if they're able to do that here on the first series. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Wyola. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of 6 conferences who've been told, well, you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right.
It's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Chris, this is a great lesson for any ball carrier. As you're nearing that sideline, that ball really needs to be in the outside arm. So, if it comes out like it does here, it just goes out of bounds. No harm, no foul.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Looking for the wideout. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
Well, this guy is such a key to what they do offensively. It's why he had such a monster year. Over 1,000 yards on the outside as a receiver. He has been so good for them. And one of the things that they're going to have to do is find opportunities to attack the defense with him early in this game and often in this game. Well, we've seen this all year. And leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards. And today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Scanning the field, it's Wyola. Wide open downfield. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Bobcats come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. It's a run. Running back's got it. Oh, he's got open space. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ohio, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series. I thought the rhythm was solid, line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. You
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The Gamecocks looking to run some tempo here.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense. Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
He escapes the pocket, and he slings it deep back to the left side. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's third down and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
The Ohio offense back out there now. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Catch made in space, look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. After one explosive play, the offense suddenly moves inside the opponent's 45. Coming after him. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
What an outstanding job by this defense. We know this quarterback is electric, in particular when he gets loose. And here, even though he's able to break, contain, and get outside of the pocket, look at the pursuit. And they're able to cut off the angles and get him down.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Close to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. And the Bobcats will line up to kick it away. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Fights off a defender. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Defense will make the stop on what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Well, early on, it's check out the early stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. The Gamecocks keep the football on the move. On the run, it's Davidson.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down. And the Gamecocks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. He's swarmed by the defense. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. They pick up the first on the ground. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Tough running to get the first down. He told us he chose an SEC school, Joel, because he wanted to be part of the great running back legacy in this league.
And what a legacy it is, Chris, and you're exactly right. So many programs have built themselves on toughness, physicality, running the football. I think about Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry at Alabama. What players they are, and here they've got to continue to do that. Lean into that physical-oriented running attack. Feature this guy as much as you can.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid game, getting closer to midfield now. The Bobcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On first and 10, looking to throw. A positive start. Makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. On second and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left.
Nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion. Set yourself up for second and short.
Take it now, but not before he makes the first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw again. He lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
He has been their go-to guy so far in the passing game, and finally this defense makes an adjustment, and it's physical play. Right at the catch point, they're able to hit him, knock the ball loose. That's a good job right there. They're going to have to continue to focus on him.
And is intercepted. He's bringing it back.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
As the first down is still going. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Sellers. That's reeled in. It's Tuggle. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set them up first down at the 15. Well, no surprise on 3rd down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On 3rd down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust, and clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on 3rd down.
He hands it off from the gun. They finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And now the defense will call a timeout. That's the team's first. Chance to strategize for this 2nd down play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Timeout taken now by the defense. That's their 2nd. Not ideal. You give up first down yardage, then have to burn a timeout. The Gamecocks will line up here on 1st down and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. PAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's BYL. Pressure is coming, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, almost intercepted for a 2nd time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up 3rd down.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
He's got a man down the middle. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. They move the 6th. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. It's another clutch play by this combination. Joel, how about the timing between this quarterback and receiver today?
Chris, you said it perfectly. These two on the same page. The anticipation from the quarterback, the timing and spacing from the wide receiver. You think about the thousands and thousands of routes that these guys have thrown together during the course of the season or even the summer. They're reaping the rewards of all that hard work.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He can go. The 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
I love linebackers that keep their eyes in the backfield and they turn into pass defenders when it's in the passing game. This guy does a great job. Watch him read the eyes of the quarterback. He steps in front, and now he's gone on the outside for a touchdown. Beautiful play.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Not able to connect, incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass. It's Wyola. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bobcats come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
And the Bobcats will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's picked off in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Goes out of bounds, but a nice play out across the 35.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Takes the handoff. It's Clark. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Design quarterback run. Running with purpose. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage. And the Gamecocks now take a timeout. That is their final one. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Bobcats will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He goes out of bounds, but the game moves the ball to the 30. the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Open field ahead. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So now the offense has a fresh set of downs after that roughing the passer penalty. A handoff from the shotgun. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game. And when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game. And as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pressure's on. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Which breaks into the open.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we knew this offense was going to attack on the edges and on the perimeter. We knew that the defense would have to tackle in space. They're doing that great on this play, and now the offense is behind the chains.
Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots with this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
So 2nd and 6 now. We'll pick up 4 on 1st. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here we go on 4th down. did not make first down yardage. A huge turnover on downs. Defense gets the stop on fourth down.
Chris, that's a great stop on fourth down. And the whole key for a defense in that situation is to pursue the football. Get multiple guys to the ball. They're able to do that. Look at them run, make the tackle. They're destroying blocks. This group is playing hard.
They make the tackle, but this running back continues to turn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. Caught over the middle, it's Tuggle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
This is the element to this quarterback's game that I've been so impressed with watching film, is his ability to take off and create first downs with his legs. And here he's able to do that and get the ball down inside the 10, create goal-to-go situation. This is a great series, a great decision by the quarterback. Now they need to cap it off and get in the end zone.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense really clicking. Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Ohio offense back out on the field. They're going to run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Back to throw. It's Wyola. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Sees an opening. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. That's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage. And the Bobcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw, testing the middle. He makes the grab. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
These are critical moments in a playoff game. You're down, it's fourth down, you're forced into being aggressive, but Chris, they're able to get the conversion. That is really good execution and maybe something that they can build a little momentum off here in this ballgame.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Dropping back, it's Wyola. Moves out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds with the defense who's just short of the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point. And they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get him down to the ground. And now, at least you've got a better chance to try to get off the field.
Snags a quick throw. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 14. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Well, that's exactly what you want to see as an offensive play caller, is your guys up front winning the line of scrimmage here late in this game, fourth quarter, and able to run the football on first down. That's just beautiful stuff up front.
Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage.
This is such a good job by this defense. Chris, how many times do you hear me talk about staying in your rush lanes and really keeping that quarterback in the pocket? Well, this is the perfect job. Look at them all just push right back into the quarterback's lap. He's got nowhere to go. Even though he's trying to scramble, this is a scramble for no gain.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Pulls it in. It's Henderson. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. The Ohio offense back out there now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grabbed by the receiver. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's going to be incomplete after a great battle for the football that time.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's fourth down. Got to convert.
Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Motion now from the tight end. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for the wide out. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.